That's one of the main ways that I would say, entice people to come back, is that not only are you coming back for great chiropractic care that is cheaper than when you first came, but you get all these amazing benefits as well.
Some people just come to the clinic on a day that they don't have an appointment just to buy products.
We give them an opportunity to say, who have you told about us? And so this is also a great way to generate referrals. If you are not doing progress exams, you might be losing out on clients and potentially money. So first I want to talk about what a progress exam is and how we do it in our clinic. So for example, let's say we sign up a patient for 24 visits in a care plan. We would do a progress exam halfway through their plan at visit 12. And so what that looks like for us is we will take another set of x-rays. Being in the upper cervical world, it's super important to us that we track their progress through imaging. And then we do another progress exam at the end of their care on visit 23. And the reason we do it on those visits is so at the next visit on visit 13, on visit 24, we go over the x-rays with them and then tell them what to do the next couple weeks, what the next plan of action is. And one of the things that we do on our side, of course, is x-rays. We do some range of motion testing. But if you're not taking x-rays, you could also do like thermography scan or the insight scan. You could just do range of motion testing. You can do orthopedic testing. There's a lot of ways to track progress, but the important thing is that you are tracking progress. One of the main reasons that we do this is because a lot of patients lack clarity on what the plan is. So you say, hey, we're going to see you twice a week for X amount of weeks. Then we're going to see you once a week. Then we're going to blah, blah, blah. But you're inundating them with so much information. They don't really remember what you said. They just remember, I'm in pain and you say this can help. I'm going to do it. So taking a progress exam is physically stopping. You're saying, hey, let's stop right here. Let's check our progress. And then let's figure out what the next step is. So that's what we do. And then the patients, what we have them do, because we want to shift some of the responsibility back to them as well, is we have them fill out a progress report. And so really basic information. How are you feeling on step 1 to 10? What are the improvements that you're seeing? How is your original thing that you came in for? How has that changed? At the bottom of the progress exam paper, we give them an opportunity to say, who have you told about us? And so this is also a great way to generate referrals, because they can say, oh yeah, my sister also suffers from this. I have a cousin, I have a friend. And so we can take those names, we can contact those people. We always ask permission, of course, but it's a great way to, number one, regain the compliance of the patient. We get their recommitment, and then to generate referrals.
So how does your progress exam look? If you could like break it down.
Yep. So we take the x-rays, we do a range of motion testing. On the following visit, we will go over those x-rays. And so that is either going to be in person, but lately we've had some bottlenecks with space in our office because we are so limited on space. What we've decided to do is we actually will record a video, and we'll record a video of us going over the x-rays, saying, here's your original, here's your most recent, and here are those changes. And that way, what's really cool about sharing that video, we do it through Loom, the app or the website, and they can share that link with as many people as they want.
And that's why you've seen that it gets more than one view.
Yes, whenever there's more than one view, that's a really good sign, because that means either the patient is rewatching it or they're sharing it with family and friends and saying, look how cool this is. This is my change. This is why I'm feeling so good. And we're actually seeing physical changes in the x-rays, which is really cool. And of course, we do that on the last one as well.
So you do it on the first, halfway, and at the end. That way you could compare the three of them. It could be the scanning, the range of motion, and the x-ray, correct?
Yes, exactly. Exactly. And we also have them fill out that same, well, it's a little different in the last progress exam, the report that they fill out, because it's like, how satisfied were you with your care? It gives them an opportunity to give us feedback. What could we do better to enhance your experience?
And that's why we read it in order to apply it, and something else that it says at the end, who would you recommend? In the phone and contact number. That way we can reach out to them. So it gives us leads as well.
Yes. The first one also, I didn't mention this, the first progress exam paper that we give them, the report, we quiz them. What's causing your issue? And there's like the weather, subluxation. There's different options, and some of them are pretty funny. It's a really easy little quiz, but it also is the patient actually paying attention to what we're educating them?
Correct.
Do they have any idea what's going on? So it gives us a chance to make sure we're educating them properly, and if the patient is on board with everything. After we present the x-rays to them, whether it's through video or in person, we are going to say, okay, here's what we're doing. I'm seeing amazing progress. Usually we'll give it a percentage. I see 10% improvement. I see 20% improvement based on XYZ. And so here's what we're going to do. Now at this point in care, we're going to once a week, which is amazing. You're doing so well. We can drop down to once a week, which is awesome.
Let's suppose it's already the last re-exam. They're going into wellness. You don't have to mention prices that you do, but what is the discount that you give people in everything? And some people just come to the clinic on a day that they don't have an appointment just to buy products.
Yeah. Okay. Something that we recently started that has been super effective. We do maintenance memberships. So instead of doing another care plan of like a package of 10 or a year-long maintenance plan, we're like, hey, we're going to see you twice a month. Here's what that looks like, price-wise, whatever. If you sign up for the membership, here's all the benefits. Number one, it's a lot cheaper to be in the membership plan.
Rather than visit to visit.
You'll save a lot of money on your visits. And we give them 15% off on all of our supplements, on all of our merchandise, which would be like a pillow. And then we also sell Element in the office, so electrolytes. And people love that because there's no other place in town that is offering a discount on these things.
It's like them $5 to $10. Yeah. So
yes.
That's what I was asking you on the way here, actually, because this patient came to the clinic. They didn't have an appointment just to buy elements. And then yesterday I saw one of my patients didn't have an appointment, but she was buying magnesium and zinc. It's like, oh, wow. Okay. It's working. And that's what Alex Ramosi talks about, upselling. Yes. You know, once you have them, what else are you selling inside of it?
Yeah. And again, it goes back to the concept of let's nourish our wellness members, our people who have already done the initial care plan and are now on maintenance care. What sorts of things can we do to keep them there, to keep them coming, not just because we want their money.
And it's not just selling them, but we're taking care of them.
We want them to continue to get
You're already committed to your health. We're going to commit to your health as well.
Exactly. And so that's one of the main ways that I would say, entice people to come back is that not only are you coming back for great chiropractic care that is cheaper than when you first came, but you get all these amazing benefits as well.
Yeah, I love it.
Okay, awesome. So if you're not doing progress exams, highly, highly recommend doing them. You're number one, continuing to educate your patient. You are legitimately tracking their progress, and then you're getting their recommitment. So after you present your video, you say, hey, here's the improvements I'm seeing. We're going to go down to once a week. This is amazing. They're like, okay, I'm on board. I'm recommitting to that once a week factor. What day works best for them? Blah, blah, blah. We plan that out, and then we're good to go. And so this is just one of the amazing ways that we can retain people. People don't fall through the cracks because we actually do want to track their progress. And then again, make sure that they are on the same page as us.
Correct.
So highly recommend doing that. If you guys have any more questions, we love this type of stuff. We love to chat with you. We have a website. It's called paththovictorychiro.com. Check us out there. Check us out on social media. We'd love to connect.